I know Toy Story 4 came out. I have not gotten around to seeing it yet. I've heard it's good. I've heard it has good ideas. I do want to check it out. I'll get to it when I get to it. I also saw the trailer for Onward, which I actually thought was a DreamWorks movie. Every time I see it, I keep thinking it's DreamWorks because it looks so much like How to Train Your Dragon. It reminds me a lot of How to Train Your Dragon. And DreamWorks does more fantasy stuff. They also have troll hunters. Onward was very much giving me that vibe. Also, the main character looks like one of my Katarina the Supervillain characters. He looks like Colton, who's Katarina's henchman. I thought that was funny. Anyways, there was a prompt going around the internet talking about stuff you love, stuff you hate. You can do it with a lot of stuff, Harry Potter books, just general questions about your opinions on stuff. I thought I'd do that with some Pixar films. I can't remember the entire prompt, so I'm going through what I remember. This is opinion-based. These are just my opinions. If you have different ones, that is completely okay. If you gave up on this channel, also okay. Here's some Pixar films. Movie I love, Inside Out. I like films about emotions. I like the story. I like the heartfelt feeling of it. Feelings have feelings too. I like that. It was very thought-provoking. Movie I hate. I can't say I really hate any Pixar films. My least favorite of the ones I've seen is Brave. I haven't seen Good Dinosaur. I haven't seen Cars 2. I know those have the worst reputations, which is why I put them at the bottom of my definitive ranking list. I didn't really bother with those. But of the ones I've seen, Brave is my least favorite. Movie I think is just okay. You guys are gonna kill me for this one. It is Up. I like the first 10 minutes. Everything after that I'm not the biggest fan of. I think is just okay. Movie I think is overrated. Again, Up. I think the hype did kill it for me a little bit. Again, I love the first 10 minutes, and I don't think it's a bad film by any means, but I don't really get into it the way so many other people do. Movie I think is underrated, Ratatouille. Beautiful setting. I like the underdog element of it. It's got some very thought-provoking ideas. What with the critic, I like the journey. I like the creativity of how Remy's able to control Linguini. I like the twists and turns it takes. It's a pretty movie. It's fun, and the food, animated food, looks so delicious. I'm surprised people don't talk about that movie nearly as much. Saddest moment, Jesse's backstory in Toy Story 2. Kills me. Happiest moment, Hector and Imelda falling in love again in Coco, particularly when she's standing up for him and it finally admits that he's the love of her life, but she's also still angry at him. That's for murdering the love of my life. I'm the love of your life? I don't know, I'm still angry at you. I love that. It's adorable. She stands up for him, and they fall back in love. Watching that love story was so beautiful. And finally, the film I have seen the most is Finding Nemo. Yeah, that's the one. I think it's because it's an early one and it is such a good film. It was played a lot in after-school programs. Played a lot at summer camps, too. I'm not somebody who's overexposed to it. I still like it when I watch it, but I have seen that one the most. Those are some general Pixar thoughts. I can't wait to see what they come up with. I'm always excited for their shorts. I'm excited to see their new stuff. I'm curious to see. I like the idea behind Onward. I liked its log line. The teaser trailer, it's okay. I'm still gonna see it though.